welcome to this week's video. Today we're talking about losing weight. Big surprise, we're always talking about losing weight. But I want to talk about today, are you making it harder on yourself than it needs to be? I mean, losing weight is not easy. If it was, everyone would be doing it all the time. But it shouldn't be an area of stress for you if you're doing a few really simple things, and it really is about consistency. But I feel like we get in this mentality of I have to be struggling, I have to be starving, I have to be spending hours in the gym, I have to make this so difficult to make it worth it or to guarantee its success. And I promise you, if you just chill out about weight loss and the number on the scale, it's going to be a lot easier. But let's talk about what are 7 things you're doing right now that is making it a lot more stressful and a lot harder to lose weight. And the first one is what I see all the time is you're exercising way too much. You may think that you need to be exercising every single day of the week to be burning calories, but the thing is, every time you work out, it puts your body in a state of stress and in a state of shock. And if you've ever met me, you know that I'm always telling people that for your body to lose weight, it needs to feel safe and it can't feel threatened. So you need to give your body those opportunities to rest. So aim for 45 to an hour of physical activity, whether it's strength training, cardio. We'll talk a little bit more about cardio in just a second. 5 to 6 days a week, but give yourself a rest day. And on those rest days, make sure you're eating the right type of nutrition, make sure you're taking a bath, you're stretching, and you're doing other things to take care of your body. The second thing you may be doing is following whatever plan your mom, your sister, your friend, whatever they're doing, and trying to copy what they're doing and trying to make it work for you. Every single body is different, and certain foods either work for your body or they don't work for your body. So if your friend cut out an entire food group and she lost a bunch of weight, it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So what you need to do is find the types of food that actually feel good on your body and work for you. So as long as you're eating a good mix of carbs, protein, healthy fats, drinking lots of water, you're going to be okay. And it's really more about the portions of it rather than cutting out entire food groups. Plus, if you're following what your friend's doing, but it doesn't really work for your lifestyle, you're probably not going to stick to it as long as you should to have that consistency and those long-lasting results. The third thing you may be doing is spending way too much time on cardio. And I know cardio was this thing that a lot of people think, let's burn calories and sweat and yay, cardio all the time. And cardio has a lot of benefits for your cardiovascular health. But the way you burn more fat on your body is by creating more muscle, and that comes from strength training. Now, you don't have to be doing deadlifts and squats, and you don't have to totally revamp your entire workout program, but find a day or two each week to add in some sort of strength training, and that can be with your body, doing body weights, with bands, with light weights, and then eventually build up from there. And if you belong to a gym that has a class that involves strength, start taking that so you can start learning more of the form and different tools and skills to actually building strength and doing strength training. Number 4, this one totally drives me nuts. Do not cut out entire food groups. A lot of women were told, don't eat carbs, don't eat fat, they're going to make you gain weight. But here's the thing, if you pull out all carbohydrates, where are you getting fiber from? Fiber is going to keep you full, and it's going to help rev up your metabolism. Just like when we're trying to build more muscle on your body to rev up your metabolism, help burn more fat, carbohydrates do that for you too. Healthy fats, things like grass-fed butter and avocados and nuts and seeds and oils, these keep you full. These help burn more fat. Carbohydrates help burn more fat. If you cut out these entire food groups, the ones that keep you satiated, you're going to have tons of cravings, specifically for things like sugar, and you're going to end up binging later. So don't cut out whole food groups just because somebody said so. If you have some sort of food allergy and someone's recommending something like that, great, but just because you read that some celebrity stopped eating rice or stopped eating carbs doesn't mean it's right for you, and you need all of those. You need carbohydrates, you need protein, you need healthy fats. What's important is getting the right ratio of those on your plate each day and at each meal. Okay, I lied. This is the one that kills me the most. Many people try to lose weight by cutting calories, and so this is the worst mistake you can be making, and this is why losing weight becomes so stressful, because you're not sure if you can go out to eat, and you're thinking you have to eat so small and not snack during the day. But here's the thing. To burn fat, your metabolism needs to keep running. If you're not giving your body food and it thinks that it's not going to be getting more food, it's going to hold on to fat and your metabolism is going to shut down. Fat is on your body as fuel. You have to give your body additional fuel to get rid of the fuel that's sitting on your body. You need to eat more to weigh less. So think about on an average day, eating about 1,000 to 1,200 calories depending on your level of activity, and trying to hit that number at least. If you're under 1,000 calories, and this isn't for everybody, but if you're under 1,000 calories, it's not enough for your body to function at its optimal level, and it's not enough for your body to feel safe. So again, not giving yourself enough food, you're going to end up binging later, and that's not a healthy relationship to have with food either. But then also your body's going to hold on to fat because it thinks it's starving. If weight loss is really stressful for you and you're not getting the results you want, I always want you to look back at your sleep. How are you sleeping? Are you getting enough hours during the night? I talk about this all the time. And even if you're one of those people that's like, oh, I do so well, only on like 4 hours of sleep and I can totally function, good for you. But hormonally and biologically, your body's going to need a lot more. When you're not sleeping enough, your hunger hormones go up. You're going to have cravings for a lot of foods, so much so that some research has said that if people are not getting the correct amount of sleep or you're sleep deprived, your brain goes into the same sort of function as smoking pot and having munchies. So it's going to be really hard for you to make healthy food choices when you're sleep deprived. So come up with some sort of sleep routine so you can go to bed at a normal hour, wake up at a normal hour, and do whatever you need to do to adjust your environment to make sure that you're sleeping throughout the night and you're getting those 7 to 9 hours, and it's deep sleep. It's really, really good sleep. And then finally, are you making weight loss harder for yourself? Are you not eating before you work out? So again, as we were talking about before, when you work out, it puts your body in a state of stress and your body wants to be burning calories and burning fat. But if you're not giving it any fuel to do that, it's going to hold on to what it has. So like 30 minutes before you work out, have a small snack, or depending on if you have the time, having a bigger meal 2 to 3 hours before you work out, and try to have something that has carbohydrates and then some sort of fat to kind of ground it in your stomach a little bit. So like an apple with some almonds, or a banana with some almond butter, or some peanut butter, something like that. So think about some of the things we just talked about here. Are you making weight loss way harder than it has to be? It's okay, fine, it's not easy, but eat frequently throughout the day, get enough sleep, work out, but don't overstress your body, and just stress less about the whole thing. As always, you guys, if you have any questions or you want any support, contact me. My information is below.
Now I wanna hang with the greats. Got a way to go, but it's